ever been told by society or by your parents that you were not able to do something? Well, that's exactly what happened to Florence Nightingale in the 1840s. She was born in Florence, Italy, hence her name Florence, and she was born into a wealthy family. Now, being a nurse was not the ideal job, especially with somebody of her status. Well, she just blew them all out of the water and became a nurse anyways. She even said that while she was sitting in her parents' garden that she felt a call from God to serve the poor and the sick. And because of that, she was an inspiration to me because of her philosophy about religion, her incentive to become a nurse, and her impact on healthcare. She wrote many essays about a variety of different topics, but one of hers was about religion. And she made two simple definitions for theology and religion. Her theology definition is simply just the knowledge of God's character, and religion is what ties our knowledge of his character. And I've never really heard it been explained like that. And she even further explains it as to know the character of God is fundamental, for on it rests all of God's actions in the world. And that really opened my eyes to look at religion in a different perspective, because I'm not a very religious person, but that quote really inspired me to really rethink my motives about religion. And it was because of her faith that is what led her to her career in nursing. She acted on the call from God in her garden. And according to biography.com, which was updated on February 15, 2017, and its publishers, the A&E Television Networks, states that in 1850, Florence enrolled in the Institution of Protestant Deaconess in Kaiserswerth, Germany. And she graduated in 1851, and shortly after that, the Crimean War broke out. And during that time, nurses actually weren't allowed to actually handle patients and treat their wounds and any of that. But that definitely changed in 1854 when the Secretary of War himself actually called out to Nightingale to create a team of nurses to come out and help the soldiers. And she spent a few years over helping the soldiers, and it was a great impact. And when she returned to Italy, she was greeted with a hero's welcome. And the Queen Victoria herself actually came to Florence and gave her a brooch, which is now called the Nightingale Jewel. And she also gave her $250,000 from the government, which Florence used to fund her St. Thomas's Hospital, where her training school for nurses was located. And it was because of her career that led her to reform healthcare. She was pretty much horrified at what she saw when she went to Scotori, which is where the Crimean War was. Sorry, I butchered that word. But when she went there, she was horrified at what she saw. She saw soldiers laying on the dirty floor. She saw rodents crawling all over them and all over the equipment that was used to treat their wounds. And most of them were actually laying in their own feces. And what's really bad about it is when she came home, she really didn't see a drastic change in the hospitals. She was furious at what she saw, and she pretty much boycotts all hospitals, calling them a sick town. And with the help of her community and her persistence with writing many doctors, she was able to reform healthcare and make sanitation laws for hospitals. She's just an inspiration to me because, she was able to overcome her social standards, and she let faith lead her to her career, and she just has a passion and a love for helping people. And I just want to leave you with what kind of goals you all have and to what extent would you go to fulfill them. Thank you.